everybody, Jodi here. Just wanted to pop on and talk about carb cycling. If you've watched the overview video with Amanda Tress, our founder, you've probably heard a little bit about the 3 different carb cycling days in this program. We have what's called a low carb day, regular macro day, and low macro day. And if you're not quite sure what a macro is there are 4 macros, but there are 3 macros that we focus on: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, all things that our body needs. And then inside of those, we have what's called a micronutrient, which are vitamins and minerals. But we're going to talk about the 3 big macronutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. So with low carb day, you are depleting your glycogen stores so that your body can burn fat. And this means you want to stay under, for women, we want to stay under 50 grams of carbs. Men, you stay under 100 grams of carbs, so lucky you. But this will help you burn fat because your body is dipping into its fat stores and burning through that. So we will focus on net carbs on these low carb days. So that is total carbs minus fiber equals net carbs. So you'll be able to see this and do a little bit of math on your MyFitnessPal app when you are entering your food for the low macro day. Low carb day, my apologies. So this is going to be an important day for you to drink lots and lots of water. Fill up on water. Fill up on lots of important fit fats like avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil. I will send out a list of fit fats for you to pump up your fats for that day. So you're, again, depleting your glycogen stores to dip into your fat stores in your body. There's a lot of science behind this day. When it comes to our protein goal, you're going to meet that goal, be within 20 grams of that goal. Try your best to get there. Protein is extremely important when we are lifting and running cardio. And then, of course, with your fat goal, you're going to exceed that number. Try to hit above 30 grams higher than your number in your MyFitnessPal app. So 30 to even 90 grams higher. So you can really blow your fat goal out of the water that day. And then this is going to be a day when you have short speed bursts or short cardio bursts of energy, or HIIT classes, any of those type of high energy classes or cardios. So for a regular macro day, this is when we're lifting. Our body needs a lot of food. We need to refuel and refeed our muscles. So this is the day when you are going to meet every macro in your plan. So if your macros in your MyFitnessPal app say that you need 223 grams of carbs, we want you to hit that. It's going to be hard. Fill up on lots of fruit that day. So you will hit all of those numbers on regular macro day. Think about just regular macro. So you don't change any of the numbers. You don't have to do any math. You will hit those numbers as best as you can. I will say it can be difficult to hit that high carb number, but if you really start learning how everything works and which fruits work best to get you there, you'll be just fine. So you're going to hit carb, hit protein, and hit your fat numbers. And again, those are your strength training days. Those muscles need a lot of refueling since you've depleted them for the last couple days. So regular macro day. And then for low macro day, you're going to subtract those regular numbers by 25%. So if you have 100 grams of protein, you would multiply by 0.25 and do the math that way. So low macro day is difficult. It can be difficult, but you will see that it's important. That's a rest day. Your body doesn't need as much fuel that day, but it is resting, it's refueling, and it's extremely important. I think the second most important component of the faster rate of fat loss, they talk about rest. You have to rest. You have to get lots and lots of rest with your muscles and your body and your sleep. So We have low carb day, Monday, Tuesday. We have regular macro day, which will be Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then we have low macro day, which is Friday and Sunday. I think so. Yeah, Friday and Sunday. So 3 different days. It's a little bit confusing. I write them out, stick them on my fridge. I now know what day is what. I don't need to write anything else down. So if paired with intermittent fasting and exercise and carb cycling, I think this is a beautiful marriage of the 3, and you'll hopefully see some of those gains that I have and that so many thousands of women and men have seen too. So carb cycling is where it's at. I love the fact that I can eat carbs and I don't feel like it's going to make me heavy. So give it a try and tell me what you think.